Growing up, I always thought my childhood was average. We weren't rich, but we weren't struggling. My dad was strict but fair. He had these rules about everything: curfews, grades, manners. He was cold, but never cruel. Just distant. I never questioned it. I just assumed that's who he was. Until he was dying. Lung cancer. The kind that moves fast. The doctors gave him weeks. He asked for me near the end. Just me. Not my mom. Not my siblings. Just me. I thought it was just to say goodbye. But when I got there, he looked at me differently. Not like a father looking at his son, but like a man about to unburden something he'd carried too long. He could barely breathe, but he said, "I'm not your real father." I froze. Thought maybe the meds were messing with his head. But he gripped my arm, tight. Looked me dead in the eye. "You were never supposed to find out. But I can't leave without telling you." Then he gave me a key, taped behind the furnace. "Go look when I'm gone." The next day, he passed. Quietly, peacefully. But I couldn't stop thinking about that damn key. So I did it. I waited until everyone was asleep. Went down to the basement, pulled the furnace forward. And there it was, taped to the wall, just like he said. It opened a small metal lockbox we'd had for years. I always thought it was for tools or junk. Inside were documents, letters, photos. The first thing I saw was a birth certificate. Mine. But the father's name was different. It wasn't the man who raised me. Then I found photos of my mom. With another man. Arm around her. Smiling. Then one of her pregnant. He looked exactly like me. Same cheekbones. Same tired eyes. Same mole on his neck. Then a letter, addressed to my dad. "If you raise him as your own. But I can't pretend forever." It was signed. Not with a name. Just, "You know who." I sat there, in that cold basement, trying to breathe. I confronted my mom the next day. She broke instantly. Tears, shaking, the whole thing. She said they made the decision together, that my biological father was unstable, and they thought I'd have a better life this way. And maybe I did. But now I'm stuck. I spent my whole life thinking one man was my father. And in some ways, maybe he still was. He raised me, fed me, worked 2 jobs to get me through school. But now every photo feels different. Every memory, every birthday, every hard-earned lesson. All of it feels like a lie. Or maybe it was the truest kind of love. A man raising a child that wasn't his. Just because he could. But I don't know anymore. Now I look in the mirror and ask myself, who am I really? And sometimes, I'm afraid the answer is no one.